As Geoff Harris joins us now with a group of voters who are watching these races very closely. So, Geoff, we are starting to get these results trickle in. What's the reaction? What's the conversation where you are?
A little bit of some fist pumping here in the studio as some results are coming in. A little bit of chatter, but I do want to circle back. When you guys last heard from us about 25 minutes ago, we were talking about this election in general, important issues to voters, specifically civil discourse. We heard from Joe, we heard from Walter, but Dwight and Stephanie, you were both raising your hands as well, and I do want to circle back to you on these points. Dwight, let's start with you.
Civil discourse, it begins with, when you have president of one party, a nominee of another of the same party, calling half the Americans garbage, calling them Nazis, and where's that with civil discourse? That is not civil discourse to me. Civil discourse is being respectful of the loyal opposition, so to speak. Calling half the country Nazis and garbage is not where it's at, frankly. So I think it's just a faux issue for the left of civil discourse and democracy, as they like to call it. Honestly, President Trump was president for 4 years. He did not lock anyone up in the gulags. He did not round up civil servants and put them on an island. He didn't do any of the things they're accusing him of doing, but yet you hear he's a Nazi. If he wasn't a Nazi 4 years ago, why would he be a Nazi now?
Joe, I did see your eyebrows raised right there, but I do want to give Stephanie here an opportunity to answer, because she was raising her hand before that break, and then I'm going to circle back to you as well.
The problem that I have is that this country is full of immigrants. Full of immigrants. Yes. And the majority of people that came to this country left their country because they didn't want to be under a dictator. This is supposed to be the land of the free. People came here because America is freedom. And now, apparently, what is happening, we see somebody posturing themselves to be a dictator. They cater to dictators, they love dictators, they talk about how great they are. This is a democracy, and a democracy means that we have the freedom to choose whoever we want to choose.
And we will be choosing tonight.
Yes, we will be choosing tonight. We certainly will. And I just pray
will you accept the results if President Trump wins?
Can I finish my point?
Go for it.
Thank you. And as soon as whatever the decision is, one thing for certain, that we do not have a repeat of January the 6th. That was not democracy. That was in no way replicative of what a democratic body looks like.
Joe, we have 20 seconds.
20 seconds, really, really quickly. The problem I have with some of these comments that are being made is I don't think they're not being serious. Have you not attended any of Trump rallies to hear exactly what he said? There was a love fest that happened at Madison Square Garden where they called the Puerto Rican island garbage. I mean, that's where it started. And so Trump has been able to get away with murder, and no one holds him accountable. That's not right.
I'm going to put a pin in this conversation as well. I know everybody's smirking here. Abby, I see it as well. Okay, we are going to circle back. I promise to this as soon as we come back from the break. Dee Dee, I'm going to send things back into the studio to you.
Passionate feelings on both sides. Geoff Harris reporting tonight. Thank you. We'll check in with you a little later on.